All right, some NBA action for Friday. And this is one of those lines that really made me do a double check because it doesn't really make a lot of sense. And what I'm talking about is the Atlanta Hawks versus the Boston Celtics. The Hawks are favored by 1 in Boston. A little bit surprising considering the start they've had of the year. But I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to back the Boston Celtics here. Very well coached team. They did not play well the other night against Indiana, coming off that back-to-back from Milwaukee. We had them in Milwaukee. Then we had the over in that Indiana-Boston game, and they just couldn't quite get there. But I like for a rested Celtics team to go ahead and handle business on their home floor. Atlanta, I just don't know if I like them or not yet. I like Mike Budenholzer. I like the pieces they have, but I just don't know yet. They haven't played that great. They haven't been sharp. They lost to Minnesota at home, and then against a non-Anthony Davis New Orleans team. They did not play very well. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to back Boston tonight. They're a feisty club. I love Brad Stevens. I think they get it done tonight in Boston. So we're just going to go ahead and take that plus 1 and look for them to go ahead and pull off the minor upset. I think they're going to win this game. So we're going to back the Celtics. All right. Yesterday we were 1-1 on our picks. We lost the underplay in Miami and Utah with a 3-pointer at the buzzer. Oh well, it happens. And then we had the Suns beating the Clippers, and they went ahead. They handled business. We got kind of fortunate there. Chris Paul didn't play. Blake Griffin got kicked out. So, but I thought the Suns looked great. They really handled business there last night. All right, let's get right to it. Here we go. Celtics, Hawks. Let's talk about Atlanta first. Offensively, this year, Atlanta, they're averaging 104.4 points per game, shooting 47% from the field and 36.2% from beyond the arc. All solid, great system. You know what you're going to get. Pace and space. They're going to find openings. They're going to pick and roll. They're going to pick and pop. They're going to drive the lane and kick out. They do all those things. You know what you're going to get with Atlanta. Defensively, surprising numbers for the Hawks so far this year. They're allowing 100 points per game, 44.3% shooting from the field, and 34.2% from beyond the arc. And those are not great numbers. Those are subpar, and that's not Atlanta's forte. They should be a better defensive unit, and they're not playing great right now. Boston loves to shoot the three-pointer. If Atlanta does not defend the perimeter well, I think Boston's going to light them up tonight, even though their percentage from beyond the arc is not that great. I think they're going to get a lot of open looks. Boston, so far this year, they're averaging 101.1 points per game, shooting 41.7% from the field and 28.4% from beyond the arc. Those percentages are not good. They do put up a lot of attempts per game, and I can see us, see this game going ahead Boston and putting up a lot of attempts this game, but making more because Atlanta has not played that great defensively. And I think the way Stevens like to run things, Atlanta, if they're not ready tonight, if they're not mentally prepared to get out and defend the perimeter, I think Boston's going to have their way with them. So I look for the Celtics to take some advantage of a couple matchups. I think Isaiah Thomas is a tough matchup at the point. And look for a really good ball movement, a lot of spacing from the Celtics. They love to pass the ball around. They're one of the better teams in the league in assists. Look for that to happen tonight. Defensively, Boston, much better this year than last year. They're allowing 98 points per game, 42.2% shooting from the field, and 34.2% from distance. So the guts of this play really is Boston defense has played better than Atlanta so far this year. They're really getting out. They're getting a hand in people's faces. They're defending the three pretty well. They're defending the interior really well. And that's surprising considering how poorly they played last year. So they've really shored up some things on defense. I look for them to instill that tonight, give Atlanta some trouble, and come out with this win. So should be a good game in Boston, but I'm going to back the Celtics here, getting the point, and I wish you guys luck on your picks of the day.